It's always happen, and we laugh. No lighter insights. God damn it, again. No lighter. Go ahead, kick it off, man. I'm still here.
Absolutely. So, hello to all the listeners out there, and welcome to this Sunday's edition of the Too Much Show. Today is August 23rd,
My bad.
2020. And here on the Real Talk, I'm sorry, here on the Too Much Show, it's always real talk by real people. Now, salute to my mom. You know what I'm saying? A woman that gave birth to me. It's her birthday today. I love you,
Happy
mom.
birthday.
Shout out,
Happy
moms.
birthday. Don't
That's
need any
it.
more.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Shout out Mama Ty. So, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I have my co-host with me.
Mr. Jones, aka Sam Jones, the Mr. Come First, because you gotta respect me. And down below, let's go.
Oh, you know what it is, man. It's your boy Zeus the Truth here. Let me go ahead and fix my lighting real quick. Let me go ahead and run down to what I need you to go ahead and follow ASAP, ASAP.
Let there be light. Go ahead.
There be lights. But no, thank everybody for coming out. First time listeners, second time listeners, anytime listeners. Appreciate everybody showing support. Make sure that you follow our pages on Too Much Show official page on IG and Facebook as well. Too Much Show on Twitter. Too Much Show. Actually, I believe Too Much Show altogether on YouTube as well. That is coming back up. So that way, if you need your playback on videos and you want another platform, go on YouTube as well. And don't forget to go ahead and get our streaming services as well. We're on Apple, Spotify, Breaker, Google Podcasts, all the major platforms, and you can find us at Too Much Show Official. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and then always comment. So, getting today's show. What do we have for us today, man? Matter of fact, Mr. Jones, I want you to go ahead and open up today's show because it seemed like Elso Jones is ready to open up the show.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, first off, the name of the show
I hate
is
you.
Told Y'all. Okay, the name of the show is Told Y'all.
Told y'all.
He did that shit.
Shit. Yeah,
Okay? He
Yeah.
did that shit.
he did that shit.
So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Hello, Jones household. Somebody about to come up in there and interrupt them. But with that being said, for those of y'all that don't know, Meg the Stallion went on live and she finally named Tory Lanez as the shooter. Obviously, she's spoken out since the incident had happened in Miami where she was shot in her feet. And she never implicated Tory as the shooter. But this past week, she said she got tired of Tory's camp putting out stories saying that Megan Thee Stallion was aggressive and Tory shot her in self-defense. So, gentlemen, Zeus, I'm going to let you weigh in first before I get to it. But go ahead, sir.
I don't know how heavy I'm going to weigh in on this because I'm going to see where it goes. Because what's really throwing me off, you come out, you name the shooter. You should have done that from the fucking get-go.
Exactly.
Now, if you're going to get and your panties in a bunch because somebody's saying he say, she say shit, and you originally held your tongue because of off a saving face, I would say that. And by that means saving face is not putting yourself in a stressful situation and you don't have to when you can just shut the fuck up. Unlike that, she didn't. She ended up folding because of he say, she say, and then that his camp, quote unquote, and if you can't see this with my fingers, yes, I did the quote unquote symbol. So with that being said, like, why even speak now? Now you look kind of goofy. Now you look kind of weird in the sense of like, okay, now you're folding on what you originally believed in, but now you want to clarify it up to save your name instead of saving face and just shutting up and letting the courts do what they needed to do. Now, there's another side to this that I want to get into, but I also want y'all to weigh in first on just the side of her just opening her mouth, period, and where this is now.
Well, here's the thing. Here's my best advice as far as her opening up and I guess weighing in or telling her side and Tory being the shooter. Well, first off, before I get to my point, happy 823 day as well. Happy birthday to the late, great Kobe Bryant.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday.
You know what I'm saying? Salute to Kobe.
All greatness on today's. Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
Mom's birthday, Kobe birthday. Let me find out. Anybody else's birthday, make sure you drop it in the comments and we'll show that love. No doubt.
Absolutely. But with that being said, it shows Meg's immaturity or lack of maturity because you come out and you say, Tory, you know, tell the people why you shot me. It was nothing. If I'm Tory's defense lawyer and they said that it's a witness and possibly video and everything of this incident, I'm going to do all I can, like all I can, to try to spin this in Tory's favor. Because what I have a hard time believing is this. Now, let me just say this before the people get all upset. Oh, what you saying? You know, you don't care about black women, this and that. No. At no point should he have ever
retaliated in that manner.
Never done that. He should have been a bigger man. It's only one scenario where it's been somewhat justifiable. I'll talk about that later on after I let Mr. Jones give his point. But overall, to sit up there and say that nothing happened and that's why he shot her. So you already said that you all were arguing. So that's a contradiction right there, which means you were saying stuff to him. So all she should have said was, I was shot over something that I didn't think was that big of a deal.
How about this? Say nothing. Shut the fuck up.
I can agree with that.
I had said that first, and then just to round it back just real quickly for you, I had said, you know, originally she was doing it to save face of just shutting the fuck up. You know, and I gave a brief description of saving face. But also with that, she kind of looked goofy now by actually speaking out. You're going against what you actually believed in the first place. So now it kind of makes you look goofy off of he say, she say. So that's where I was kind of blown in at what you were saying, Joe. So,
hold on. And then lastly, before Mr. Jones go, I just want to say, at the end of the day, Meg, you have to smarten up and realize this. The court of public opinion does not matter. People on social media, they are going to name call. They're going to create memes. They're going to try to drag you as much as they can to try to get a reaction out of you. They love this. They love when you go on live and make these videos. They love when you respond.
I love it too, because you get people like us to give us more content. Now, I'm not going to be sit here and be biased because always real talk about real people. But if you keep on doing this goofy shit, then I have no problem to rag you out. So that's the case with me. It's more of handle your shit, I guess, legitly or just in a proper manner. You know, it's ways that you can overcome this and then sweep this under the rug. This can actually be one of those instances that it never happened, and you could have had the people on your side because of how the ill intentions was of a black man shooting a black woman in the foot, especially with everything going on right now. I don't give a fuck what's going on, and that what goes into my other point, like of why people are trying to save this man, in a sense of justifying him shooting her in the foot. There's no way to justify that.
Yeah, but go ahead, Mr. Jones. What's your take on it?
I mean, you said it so eloquently. I think you can say it better than me. But honestly, I put it like this. Morality has a soul, but the court of law is not. What I mean by that is it has to be solid facts, remember beyond a reasonable doubt that someone get locked up. And this message here actually gave doubt.
Hold on real quick. Zeus, do you hear that? Is it me or?
No, I hear it too.
Okay,
like when he talks, there's a little jumble in it.
Yeah, just a little choppy, just a little bit. It's all right. You know why? It's because we first getting started. Everything got to warm up.
Yeah, but what I'm saying at the end of the day, like this is doing nothing but giving the defense something to say because certain things that were said, her attitude, her body language. Like if you into psychology, one part that stood out to me when she was like, "We had a gun in the car, not you. We had a gun in the car." And then the part when she said, "I never touched anybody," she did the classic up to the right. If you know anything about that, when your eyes up to the right, you have
that's a definite police tactic as well, I believe. And then investigators and detectives, they actually look at you and your facial expression. I believe it was on a movie that was Denzel Washington played in, and he actually gave that tee up a little bit. Where you cut your eyes to the right, then you're more than likely lying or you're hiding the truth within your statement. So,
psychology 101, brother. But I mean, at the end of the day, though, man, you gotta just let it go to court. You gotta keep your mouth shut. You showing that
because at the end of the day,
she's showing your age. She's showing her age.
She is
very.
Yeah, and then just the aggressive tone behind it and everything. It just shows part of your nature. Let me just picture in my head probably what happened. They got in an argument. Shit got heated and wild. She reached for the dog. They fought over the dog. When Tori got control over the dog, she tried to run, and that's what happened. That's what I think personally. It is what it is. We'll find out in court.
To be honest, I don't think she got
That's
shot
all.
running. To be honest with you, and if
Well,
she did, I can give you two scenarios of how that happened, and
Okay.
I'm gonna give one scenario. One scenario is
they fought over the dog, though. I
no.
think that's
Well,
fact.
I would say they were, I guess, in a scuffle at one point. Maybe
Mhm.
Tori was arguing with her, and then she wanted to get her point across, and
Mhm.
she kind of like strong armed him, and then in a sense, Tori had came out and was like, "Look, shorty, if you don't stop chilling, I will bust you. Get the
Yeah.
fuck around me. I don't want to put my hands on me. I'm gonna shoot your dumb ass." Which I could possibly see in case when you intoxicated and you feel like you're that guy, and you know you
Mhm.
really don't. I mean, I don't. I'm not justifying it, but just still, just that mindset and that point of view. And while he had the gun, probably trying to be like, "Hey, man, back up! I'm gonna bust your ass," and
Mhm.
possibly went off. But if it's true that she was running, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I see Tori being an asshole and was like, "Well, look, you got the mega knees. Let's see how fast you can run." And he just started busting, and he didn't think he was gonna hit her in the foot. So
Yo, I agree with you. I agree with you, Dominican Poppy. Tori
Tori
was
was like,
playing for his life.
yeah. I mean, I'll say this: that was one of the scenarios I was going to give. Is there was a heated argument. She started saying some things, and then they both went for the gun that was in the car because again, she said we. I'm not going to tell the police that we had a gun in the car, not you had a gun in the car. So the fact that she said we leaves it kind of like open ended for me, and why I was like, okay, we got to figure out what's going on here. But where he's going to fuck up at is this: even if he got control of the gun, if she ran away or she was walking away from the vehicle and he started shooting, he already fucked up right there. He
I'm not
did.
even gonna lie to you. I swear to God, this. But when I seen the
And that's
picture,
trash, by the way. That is trash. If she was trying to run away or get away and he decided to just start shooting and wasn't, it's
yeah,
trash.
now that shit
It's
is
stupid.
ass. I ain't even gonna lie
Yeah.
to you. I really don't agree with that shit.
I know.
It's a difference if y'all in the car fighting. She go into her purse, pull out the strap, and then you got to grab control of it. And
I think
then
that happened.
her friend is arguing with the security guard. So your security guard can't even intervene because he's trying to grab the friend, and it's such a confined space. So yeah, the main thing is we just need to wait for more information, obviously. But for right now, I'm about 90.
Man, can the defendant and the fucking plaintiff wait too? They fucking talking too much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Both of them need to wait. We need to see if there was any gunshots or gunshot holes or anything like that in the vehicle and where the shell casings were recovered, things like that. I'm just going to be honest. I'm still 90% on Meg's side. I'm only about 10% on Tori's. And that's only if that one scenario of her pulling the gun on him and him fighting for his life. At that point, it's justifiable for you to do what you got to do, man, woman, or child. Okay? Plain and simple. The shy Coogie, talk about it right now. Yeah.
Speaking of this guy, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna ask you probably later in the show though. I do want to get your opinion on that. I seen that the season finale came out, so I do want your opinion on that. And I'm sure that there's a couple of people that actually watch it too as well. So I want you to go ahead and expound on that a little bit.
Absolutely.
It's
So
spoiler for me. I ain't catch up yet. So now I'm messing with you. Go ahead.
I haven't either. That's why I would give it to MT.
but that's the
And let
thing.
him have his,
I'm not going to give great details. I'm just going to do like what I got from the overall basis of the show this season, what it represented, things like that. I'm not just going to go into detail about the episode. I want y'all to watch it first. But yeah, next topic. Since Mr. Jones said that he might have a delivery later on, we just gonna get into the shits right now since we already talked about artists and music and rap and hip hop and things like that. Nas had a new album. Nas had a new album that came out called King's Disease.
get straight into it, huh?
Yep, get straight into the shit. Nas had an album called King's Disease.
Come
Who
get your
wants to go?
child, Miss Todd. Come get your child, Miss Todd. Oh, Jesus.
Who wants to go first? Who wants to go first?
I'm gonna
I
make that
want you to go
birthday cake.
first. I want you to go
All right,
first.
you want me to go first?
This is your topic.
Absolutely. So I sat there, and for those of you all that don't know, I'm not a Nas fan. I'm just not. I just feel like a lot of times he talks on tracks versus rap. He picks the wrong production, things like that. And so I listened to King's Disease, and Mr. Jones was so excited about it. He wanted to do a review on Friday, and I was like, slow your roll. Let's do it on Sunday because I want to listen to it about 2 to 3 more times. And the consensus that I came up with.
Your consensus. Consensus means everybody. Your opinion.
Okay. Well, my consensus on the album is that it's a 5 out of 5.
I freaking hate you.
It's a 5 out of 5.
I thought you were going to say it's trash.
Nope. 5 out of 5. Nope. I had to fuck with them before the show. Yeah, I had to fuck with them before the show, y'all. For those of y'all that don't know, and I told him, I said, man, Nas album, man, it just wasn't that good to me. That shit was trash.
And he's like, you got to take this in credibility that he's not a Nas fan. So
yeah, it's a 5 out of 5.
But that's the consensus I really been hearing. A lot of people was like, I'm not really Nas fans, but the first time in my life, I really liked something he did. Mm-hmm. A lot of people are actually saying that. But
it's a 5 out of 5.
Let me ask you this: do you think it's his best project?
Well, again, by me not being a big fan of his, I can't really listen to all of his projects and say. I'll say for the ones that I've heard, I would say yes. But then to me, I felt like people didn't give Nasir, the one that he did with Kanye, I felt like they didn't give that enough credit. I feel like the message, the production on that album was good, and the message, I just think that he couldn't catch up to some of the beats on there.
Yeah,
that's what I felt like.
The chemistry was off between Kanye and Nas.
It was.
When you hear this one, Hit Boy does this, dog. Shout out to Hit Boy. He put Nas in his pocket with a couple of the songs. But some of my favorite songs, let's just get over there. Car 85, fire.
Yes, Car 85 with Charlie Wilson.
God, that's thing is fire. And I was listening to Car 85 actually riding here. Wow. And also, hold on. And when I was riding, and today's show is unofficially sponsored by Terramana. Okay, make sure Blanco. Okay, make sure you check this out. You know what I'm saying? This is the unofficial sponsor of today's show. Once it becomes official and The Rock cuts that check, we'll let you know. But definitely, everybody buy this
bottle as well. Let me go get my bottle as well.
Let me go get mine.
Quick intermission, but why they gone? And just to talk about everything, just
look at that bit.
In a sense, I think their collaboration, I want to say Hit Boy has done wonders with that. Hit Boy actually gave, I would use Lupe's term, a dinosaur. Lupe actually, Hit Boy
about supporting black business. This is the, what do they call this? The Reposado. So this is the brown one.
We got the Reposado.
The gold. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
They black with
it goes down so smooth, but that after effect an hour later, Jesus Christ.
I know. if you want to see the after effect, just listen to Zeus on Friday's show. All right. Sound like Mike Tyson and Don King mixed together.
Oh my God.
Make sure you listen to that show. That shit was definitely hilarious. But now before I left, what I was going to say, but just to wind it back a good 2 minutes. Hit Boy actually gave Nas the leeway that I would use the term that Lupe said in the dinosaurs. He gave a dinosaur a new way to get his issue off. And with this album, it was well put together because it gave a new, I want to say a new feel. It felt like Nas just came back out for the first time. That's how I felt when I listened to this album. It wasn't like Life is Good, where we know that Nas had that longevity and he can always put the words together and make you think, and then also have a conscious thought behind each song or track that it actually means something and is more impactful than what he's trying to just give you in the lyric detail. But this one here gives a little bit all rounded, a little bit new, a little bit old, and then also his original self. And then Hit Boy did a fucking great job with this
album of the year, plain and simple. Album of the year.
Wow. It's up there. It's definitely up there. If it ain't
Mhm.
one, it's two. If it ain't one, it's two. But it's sounding like
Pretty
it's
much.
one right now.
Young
Because
Dolph album of the year. It's like, no, it's fine.
even the historical facts, behind, he had Brucey B on the album, B.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then he brought the firm back. Dog,
Yeah.
the hit AZ on the Nas track again, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was definitely
Which
dope.
song was that? Was that the Spicy or was that what song was that when they brought them back?
Nah, it wasn't spicy. That was
Nah,
the
it wasn't
joint with
spicy.
Spicy was alright too though. I
Hell
dropped back to
yeah.
that track. Oh my
You
god.
talking with ASAP Ferg?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. With
Even though
Bobby
ASAP
on the
Ferg,
A$AP Ferg.
is
It's
the
called
least
Full
person
Circle.
that I wanted to put out there on that track, but you know, he was on
Yeah.
there.
It's called Full Circle. That's the name of it. Full Circle.
Yeah, it's Full Circle.
Yeah, nah, it's that was definitely mean, but I like King's Disease, the intro. I like Car 85 with Charlie Wilson, 27 Summers,
Yes.
the definition with Brucey B. Like it was fine. The spicy.
Yeah.
That was a good outro for spicy because it was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get it effed up. Like, I know I'm talking about black empowerment and all that, but we could get it to the ratchet shit too. So it was a good outro.
Till the Wars won. I fuck with that one heavy with Lord.
Oh
D.
my god.
Oh yeah.
I want to get into that. And then I don't know if y'all finished giving y'all reviews, but after
go
we
ahead.
wrap this up. Oh,
5
well,
out of 5.
you got it a 5 out of 5. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna give it I want to give it a 5 out of 5, young, but it's damn near album of the year. If anything, I'm gonna give it like a 4.8 until I listen to it some more. 4.5 right now. I'm off 0.5 because I didn't full detail it yet. Once I fully detail the album, then I can maybe give it a 5 out of 5. But I'm at 4.5.
I don't know. I think I gave less albums in the past on the show a 5, so I'm gonna give it a 5. Honestly, my mind say 4.5, but I know I'm on the show. I gave less albums than this a 5. This is a great project.
Yeah, but I think that at that time we was at a different headspace.
Because
So
you know,
I
a
think
5 to me,
we-
is reasonable doubt. You know what I mean? That's a 5 to me. You know what I mean? It's close to it, but it's not there. So I give it 4.5.
Well, then you got to think about like now, like this year is really the year that we've really been critiquing albums because of the free time artists have, and they produce bullshit.
He pulled a J. He pulled a J, man. He saved the summer with this shit. He saved the summer.
Yeah, put it like this. I got Nas, I got Royce, I got Dolph, I got Pop Smoke with Meet the Woo 2. Meet the Woo 2, not this latest shit that he came out with.
Where's D Smoke?
I don't have D Smoke there. I'm just gonna be real with you. I don't.
You know why?
Pop Smoke over D Smoke?
You know
Absolutely.
why that D Smoke? Now D Smoke is a personal favorite, but D Smoke didn't get the traction that he needed. And then also,
you know, say Wilder's fault for getting.
I was just about to say that shit.
Yep.
definitely
Deontay Wilder's fault,
motherfucker.
And then he want to come out and twerk a couple weeks later.
I guarantee you, if he won that fight, D Smoke would have took off.
Oh, Black Habits would be cranking right now everywhere.
And he also released
an anthem. That song is an anthem.
That wasn't too bad, but I just think he's not getting the right, I guess the right, what is it, publicity, or maybe just the right drive. I mean, I don't know what the fuck is this audience.
It might be his moves though. His moves might be different. He look like he's going for more of an underground vibe. Like people rock with him.
Yeah, which is true, but it's like, how does that work? I mean, you know how they do currency. You know how
Lupe been doing this since the end of Lasers. So
yeah.
All right. It's a way you can maneuver around that shit. Quality and Most Def did it forever. It's a way you can maneuver around it. It will always be a place for quote unquote backpack rap.
Man, look, man, just
but hold on, this is what I will say too.
Get that money. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say what I appreciated most, and I think you all touched on this. Like when you said, you know what I'm saying, Hit Boy gave Nas new life. I like to see the new generation working with the old generation and vice versa. I love seeing that.
I hate when it's done right.
When it's done right. I hate for them. I hate when the older generation sit up there and all these new cats is weirdos and they wear their skinny jeans and they do this and do that. Oh man, there's something weird about them and all that. Like at the end of the day, work with them. Like y'all are definitely great creative minds, and this will help the both of you all because what it will do is for the younger artists, it'll help them appeal more to our age range, our fan base. You know what I'm saying? What are we, millennials? And then for the Generation Z folks, it'll introduce them to who Nas is or who, you know what I'm saying, this other artist is, because they'll say, damn, all right, well, Fabio Foreign did a track with him, or, you know, Lil Durk did a track with him. All right, let me go back and listen to some more of his stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And then just going with that, you had something to say, Mr. Jones?
Yeah, I wanted to add as well to that top 5. Please do not forget Alfredo, bro.
Oh, yeah. Freddie Gibbs, that's the number 5. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was looking for one more because I was like, wait a minute. I was like, it's definitely one more.
That was this year?
Yes.
Like
Alfredo,
ago. That's how quick the world's been going, bro. It was like a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Nah, but I wanted to talk about Lil Durk for a second, man. I mean,
talk about it. He bounced back.
Yeah, he been trying putting this self out there on a couple of tracks. You know, he had the Drake song.
Yeah, I'm about to say with big names too. He ain't bullshit.
No.
I mean, do you think this is a revived Lil Durk, or we still gonna get the old Lil Durk? Like, cause me personally, I like the no auto tune Durk. Okay.
Yeah.
So that auto tune bag sometimes it throws me off, and I don't think that's really it. But some people fucks with it. This is me personally speaking on it. Well, what do y'all think?
No, I like him without the auto tune because I'm gonna be honest with you. To me, his voice is already kind of like, I guess, light. You get what I'm saying? So he don't need the auto tune. Auto tunes for people got more so heavier voices that may not carry correctly on a track. He already has like a light voice, so I'm okay with him not using the auto tune. Like when he was using the auto tune, what the fuck? What song was it? After I got my Shanti or something like that, it was some joint he was singing.
Oh, the Days Loaf joint.
Yeah, that shit was terrible.
He tried to do a 21 Savage and he fucked it up.
Well, that was before 21 even started. That.
I mean, that song was the hit, though. I mean,
yeah. Look who he's on it with. I give him credit. I give him the credit. Days Loaf.
That was the.
She'll get what she deserves. Days Loaf was fire.
Yeah.
Speaking of Days Loaf, where's Days Loaf at right now?
Being hated on by the industry.
Basically.
Being held back. Seriously.
Basically.
I still go back and listen to Maybach Music 5.
Yep. Nah, she definitely killed that.
Was she the only female on the Maybach Music, by the way?
No, Erykah Badu. Come on, man.
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
Everybody knows how the story goes.
I ain't gonna lie, T.I. verse always sticks out to me on that, though.
Of course, my garage is flawless. Under 100,000 ain't allowed. Made back triple white like I'm riding in the clouds. It's no denim on my seats, baby. You gonna need a towel. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. The way he came in, the way he came in on that track, that shit was absolutely fire.
It was like he was coming for the crown or something. You that. But let me ask you this though: why do like certain artists just have that surge that sound like they're coming for it? The next thing you know, you be waiting, and then you still be waiting. Like it just never gets that energy again.
I mean, I felt like when did Maybach Music 3 come out? I feel like that was around the time where
2000, what, 8, 9?
Yeah, I mean, he had, like who you talking about?
I'm just saying in general, like he was spitting on that joint, like, he coming for a crowd or something. The next thing you know, it's just like, where was that?
Who, T.I.?
Yeah. I mean, Paper Trail came out after that though. So Paper Trail, I think remember.
Was that before he got locked up? When he came out with that Maybach song? Yeah,
you know what it was? Because Paper Trail came out at 08. Hold on, let me see something. Maybach Music 3.
Because if that was the case, I mean, that's when everything got slow for T.I. I think it really had to revamp all this shit.
Yeah. 2010 Maybach Music 3 came out. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so that's what it was. It was jail that happened to him. Maybe he got caught with all them guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to sit down for a little bit.
Like it's like they be so close, but they just don't take the Wayne. Perfect example, Wayne. That dude had his hand on the crown.
Well, you know what?
He had the crown.
He never had the crown. His hand was on that joint.
Yeah, his hand was on it. Don't do that. His hand was on the crown. Maybe to the younger folks, they was like, "Oh yeah, he the king and all that." But no, to overall people, still gave Jay that crown.
Who was? I don't even think Jay was coming out with music like that then. And then that's what Jay.
But it kept it relevant through the fire ass speeches he was doing. You remember that feature?
No. That's when Jay came out with "Show Me What You Got, Little Baby." That joint was ass. Yeah. You know.
Oh, you ass. Go back and listen to the lyrics.
No. I know the lyrics. But right then and that time, that shit was not it. I swear to God.
And then
and then that's one of the slept on albums, bro.
It is though. I like the album. Me personally, but I'm just talking about as a whole.
Mainstream. I ain't gonna lie. Wade did take his song in kind.
He did, but then guess what?
But then over the head like Vonage. Bar.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But here's the thing though. But didn't Jay-Z turn around and do that with a Millie and did a Billy because he was on his way to being a billionaire? So yeah. Took a shit on him right there. Like, come on, dog. Billy, like, come on.
And then all the unreleased jokes he had at the time too. The Jock and Jay-Z, Brooklyn, we go, huh? Oh yeah.
Come on, man. Stop it. Stop it.
Dog, I jack on rob my son. That's still one of my favorite lines.
I was killing everything though. He had big features. I ain't even gonna lie to you, and I can't name all those features.
I can name quite a few.
But you gotta think about
the Hustler remix, the Go Crazy.
Way more features.
He had way more, but
way more songs.
The problem is, but here's the issue.
He had the crown. I'm trying to tell you.
He oversaturated himself. That's what happened. You can't. The reason why people still respect Jay to this day.
It's not that. I would say.
Go ahead.
So, I would say more was his albums wasn't what his mixtapes were. Like people didn't gravitate to his albums like his mixtapes.
Carter 3 was nice.
It was nice because Miss Officer, and then you had.
I'm about to say that y'all brought generations together to cook out.
Yeah, it did.
What else?
Lollipop. Come on, dog.
Yeah, Lollipop. He had hits on those were hits. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, those were hits. But people wanted, the mixtape Weezy too as well. Carter 3 was decent. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's
okay.
But
so
it wasn't a Carter 1, Carter 2.
But do you know why people wanted mixtape Weezy? Take a wild guess. Because he oversaturated himself in the mixtape.
I think mixtape Weezy. Think about feature Weezy. Think about featured Weezy when he was coming.
So again, you're supporting my argument. He oversaturated himself.
No, he can't.
He gave us mixtape
shit. Now we had people that came out with shit, but
he gave us features Weezy. He gave us album Weezy. He gave us Rockstar Weezy. We had all these different.
That was ass.
He
was ass.
He oversaturated the market with himself. And what happens is just it goes back to the classic Jay-Z line. It's a dark night feeling. You either die and be a hero, or you can live long enough to see yourself become the villain. That's what you got to do. You got to fade to black and then jump out there at times. We probably won't hear nothing from Jay-Z musically for another few months now. He gave us this Pharrell and him joint Entrepreneur. We won't hear from Jay-Z probably until about October, November.
That shit.
Yeah, we talked about it Friday.
It might be an album around that time.
Yeah, probably be an album around that time.
It's time for him to talk about black empowerment on the album like everyone else.
Who?
Exactly.
Jay-Z.
No, we're just being assholes about it. That's all.
Man, I think he do, but it's more subtle. It's more of a business aspect of him talking about black empowerment.
Of course,
you gotta think about it. Like the whole line that he did on the Ross joint. I can't remember.
Which one? Which Ross joint? Because he's done so many of them. Which one?
Yeah,
Okay, which one?
Was it Moving Bass? It was one of the last two.
Was it Maybach Music? Was it What's Free? What was it? Well, that was Meek Mill's What's Free, but
No. It was on the last two. I want to say it was on his last. Was it the last Ross album? Last Ross album was on. It was right. It was right before the J Electronics jump that he did. Whatever came out within that last song.
Yeah, that's What's Free. What's Free is Meek Mill's song, but Rick Ross was on it.
Yeah, that's What's Free.
Okay, then all right, this party was free now.
Yeah. In the land of the free where the blacks enslaved, 3/5 of a man, I believe's the phrase.
Yeah, see, like I was saying, like a drop of the ball like that, something that you got to pay attention to.
But here's the thing, though. To real
You really
Jay-Z
got to get
fans,
into depth. I mean, you can talk less and then have a impactful.
but here's the thing, though. To real Jay-Z fans, if y'all were really listening to music and not skimming through it, Jay has always talked about ownership. Always.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, I
Always.
didn't.
Why you think he
He
started
just
his
said black
career as a
empowerment. I
don?
didn't say ownership. I mean, he always talked about that.
He
always
started his
talked
career
about
as a don.
getting yourself and having your own and getting your own funds, getting your own, doing business ventures. You know what I'm saying? Partnering with people. Make sure that you're not getting blackballed and shit. Or make sure you're not getting sneak this. Like make sure that nobody's cutting the money up from under the table. Like he always talked about all that shit. So yeah, I can agree.
You know what I'm saying? I came into this motherfucker 100 grand strong, 9 to be exact, from grinding G packs. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all after this, ain't no rewinding me back. Could make 40 off a brick, but one rhyme could beat that. Like, come on, man.
So since you're talking about Jay, it's some rumors though.
Throughout the years, okay?
But look though, it's some rumors though that Jay tried to snuff Nas though. Like he tried to undercut his sales and shit by dropping his project early.
Well, Jay didn't drop a project, he just dropped a song. That's the difference. But yeah, it was a couple instances. I know social media did their homework and they matched them up a couple times when Nas was coming out with a project and Jay-Z dropped something, or someone that Jay-Z was affiliated with dropped something. But at the end of the day, this is what I'm going to tell you. Even though ultimately Jay-Z signed Nas, so to me he had the ultimate revenge, at the end of the day, like that beef was real. So Jay is always going to be petty. And I don't blame him. I
don't even see it as no malicious intent. I don't get how they can undercut it. You can still stream both on the same goddamn day.
Exactly, you can.
Honestly, make me sick about it. If they use this much energy to study the cure for cancer and some shit like that, the world would be a much better place, bro. Like that negative shit be instant, bro. I seen all that bullshit, and I'm here to debunk all of them. Read Twitter. I'm here to debunk all the Jay-Z shit. Oh, the bullshit they've been talking about.
That's just like one of the things I brought up. What he said, what the hell is Black Twitter? When Jack get paid,
a quick thing. I think there's a cure for a lot of shit. It's just that medicine pays off more. But
of course.
Of course. But Black Twitter, what's that? When Jack get paid, do you? You know what I'm saying? That's a big question. And then here go. Yeah, and then you know what social media did with that? Oh, well, here's the picture of him hanging out with Jack from Twitter. Jay-Z never said Jack was a piece of shit. All he said was, y'all are saying Black Twitter, make a Black social media page. That way, when we say Black social media, which is, I know they're working on this, melanated people, but it's like once you make those things, then we can actually get paid off of it. Because when Black Twitter erupts, at the end of the day, Jack gets paid, not you. Okay,
yeah, bring back Black Planet. You in there?
Yep.
Moco Space. It's like nah.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah, but I mean, but it's definitely ignorant stuff. But I'm just gonna tell you, man. Like the video is phenomenal. I can't watch the video all the way through. I can't. I got to turn my head at times, man, because as it gets into the breakdown and everything, and obviously with me, because I like to study, educate myself. When I was looking at some of the individuals in there, and then you go and you read their stories and things like that, bro, like it brings a tear to your eye, because at the end of the day, it gives you hope if you're an entrepreneur. And it's basically just letting you know, like, don't ever, you know what I'm saying, give up on your dreams. Like one lady on there, and I forgot her name, forgive me, I'll get it. But she was coming out with like vegan cookies or whatever. And she got told no 80 plus times. Could you imagine? Like a lot of times when people get told no 3 and 4 times, they ready to give up and just go back to working it out. But she got told no 80 plus fucking times and still kept going and believed in her business. And Hove picked it up.
That's what's up.
80 plus.
I mean, but nah, that's a drive though. I mean,
yeah. What's the name? You know, I know we clown a lot of low budget films and everything, but Issa Rae, look at her now with Insecure and things like that. She had a web series in college and everything that she was shooting in LA and all that little low budget joint that you could find on YouTube and everything. People tried to shit on that, and look at where she's at now. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's just that song is it's a powerful message behind that song, and people got to stop taking the literal meaning of things and just for their entertainment. Like those are the broken, miserable people. Like the metaphors and everything that is said in there, even Pharrell with his high pitched whispering ass, he was actually saying some stuff.
Yes, but he did a high pitched whisper. How did it sound?
I was like, yo, like I literally because obviously, like I was just waiting to get the Jay-Z part. I
It
had to
sounded like
keep on.
Donald Glover should have did it instead.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like Childish Gambino should have been on it. Hey, Slim. So look, you had sent that, I think, in the group text.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I gotta hear what the fuck this nigga talking about. And then as soon as I heard the shit, oh my god, it was the same shit. This nigga, young.
Fire, though.
I was like, what the fuck is he saying?
Like,
Like,
did he went full in the RD on the hook? He started.
Tap
Yeah,
that. Or somebody about to be prancing around the room or something. Like he was prancing in the studio.
yeah,
But, oh my god,
bro. So I
he
literally
said prancing.
I had to keep, once it got to about 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I had to stop and go all the way back because I'm like, what is Pharrell saying? But Pharrell was saying some shit on there too.
First listen, I was like, Jay-Z better save this shit.
Yeah,
yeah, he did. He did. He saved the shit out of that joke because I was like, where the fuck is this shit going at one point?
Because you know I love Pharrell. Pharrell, my man. Yeah, I know how much I love Pharrell over the years, but I don't know what he was thinking. He went Bach on his voice and hip hop on the beat. It did not blend together well. It did not blend together that well.
Yeah.
Powerful song, but they worse together as a collab. Let's keep it real.
Yeah. Oh, of course it was there.
Hey, nowhere close to Excuse Me, Change Clothes, none of that shit, all right? Allure, you know what I mean? Ambition, none of that shit.
Yeah. Absolutely. But yeah, man, overall, man, it was decent, man. It was definitely good. Yeah, it's a great song. But before we, I guess, get into sports and everything, I guess I'll go ahead and jump out there and, with the Shy, just overall, man, what I appreciate about this season is, again, they highlighted some issues that the world doesn't want to talk about. Number one was the kidnapping and the missing Black girls and things like that that are being kidnapped, trafficked, held captive. Obviously you see a few posts, but like the media isn't covering that. They're more so focused on the shooting of unarmed people of color, which is important as well. But during all of this, our little Black daughters, man, they're being snatched. Our little Black daughters, our little Black boys, they're being snatched up. And some of them are being dismembered, killed, trafficked, then killed. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. And I think another focus after that, I don't know how far you are, but I will give a little bit of it. Obviously, the girl Keisha was found, but it was a whole debate about therapy and should she go to therapy? And I think that's just one of the issues within the Black community that we need to take a step back and say, like, listen, like we all go through trauma and it'll be okay and you'll get through this. Like, that's not good enough. You know what I'm saying? Going to therapy, talking to, hey, what's going on, Mama Robinson? But it's things like that, you know what I'm saying, that we need to continue to focus on and push and let our brothers and sisters know that, hey, you're not crazy. Like, you do need to go to therapy. And what was happening was, even what happened, the boy or her brother was getting upset as well, because even though the sister went through that, nobody was really asking, was he okay? You get what I'm saying? Because they were so close in age. And so he ends up meeting a girl at the school that he goes to, and she comes out and, like, she admits to him that, hey, I started going to therapy because I was dealing with depression and suicidal thoughts, and I almost tried to take my life. And she encouraged him to go back. And she was like, have you gone to therapy? Yeah, once. Well, you need to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously this thing with your sister is weighing on you very heavy. So I think they did a good job of pushing that narrative and just helping people realize, you know what I'm saying, that like that trauma, man, like you're not just going to get over that by just pulling up your pants and then just going to work every day. Like eventually you're gonna have a breakdown. Eventually you're gonna snap. Eventually you're gonna want to give up.
Yeah.
And it's better just go through therapy before that actually happens.
Agreed.
Yeah, Kev, that's his name. Kev.
That's actually fire because I'm a huge advocate of that as far as like going to see therapy and all that and the struggle with the black community, especially our black men, man. We too proud for it's okay to talk to somebody. It's okay to say like I'm not okay. I need to talk to somebody. I need some fucking help.
What's 2 talking points? Because like I'm not even gonna lie to you, and especially where I'm at. Like it's almost like you simping if you ask for help when you're depressed. So just for us, just being 3 strong black brothers, giving two talking points of what you can do when you can seek therapy, because most people ain't really got health insurance or the proper
But
way.
the crazy thing, most therapists actually accept Medicaid.
Yeah,
that's free.
Well, they
probably don't have
they accept
that.
Medicaid. Well, here's the thing. Here's what I'll give you all too. For the people who don't have Medicaid, I'll find it on the internet. There's actually an app that you can download. You could text. So the app is free and everything. Yep. Oh, you could video chat or you could text and you could talk about what you're going through and they'll give you advice and things like that through that. And it's therapy like through your phone. Because I know a lot of, especially with Generation Z and everything is about tech and they may not want to say it out their mouth, but they can, text it. So you can actually text as well.
Everybody needs a little love.
Of course.
He said you guess. Love get you killed. That's how you feel, Majestic.
Hey.
Exactly. Love.
Hey, breaking news, y'all. Y'all see that? Earl Thomas is gone.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, and they said Cowboys are the front runners.
Man, we always are. Jerry gonna fuck it up.
Of course. I'm not going to get excited. I'm not going to get excited until he signed. But you know what, though? As we transition, let's talk about that. People sitting up here talking about, oh, he was never the same over the injury and this and that. I'm going to be honest with you. Can I take this a step further and say that Earl Thomas actually planned this? And I'm gonna tell you why he planned it. The whole conduct detrimental to the team. First of all, when you look at your Super Bowl chances and everything, the Ravens are primed and ready. Lamar is going into what? His third year? His second or third year, right? Mm-hmm. That defense is stout. Everything is there for you. You know why he did this? I guarantee you about 75% of it was his wife stepping in and saying, look, you and your brother out here wilding. Y'all having orgies and shit out here in Baltimore. Fuck all that. We need to move. And Earl like, well, look, I'm with the Ravens. I'm in a contract. I can't go nowhere. Well, you need to do something because you not
going to be better in Dallas.
It's not, but at the same time, it's a fresh start, though. It's a fresh start. It's somewhere else that he's moving to. You get what I'm saying?
No, man.
So his brother gonna have to stay here in Baltimore. His brother probably can't come and visit for like a year. He probably on punishment from his brother for like a year.
Yeah, he ain't coming to Christmas. He ain't coming to Christmas this year at the Thomas household.
No, not at all. And his wife probably was just like, look, we need to move all of that. Like I keep seeing these same bitches that said they had you and they did this with you and all that around town. These bitches keep showing up at the nail salon that I'm at the clubs that I'm at. We need to move. We need to change. And that man probably said, all right, I got you, bro. He ain't no going there.
So he just went to practice. First dude that say some shit, I'm a stealer.
Yeah.
First he talk shit, I'm a stealer.
First he talk shit, I'm a stealer. Because no, at the end of the day, like I've known people who have been former, you know what I'm saying, players on teams.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Seriously, it's a big testosterone party, and they talk crap to each other all the time. They do. And you telling me this is the particular day where you want to go off and punch somebody in the face? Come on, man. This shit was staged. He staged it so he'd get up out of there. Wifey said we got to move and change locations. And it would have been too much, especially with COVID, for them to move far away and then him keep flying back to Baltimore for games. So, hey, just get a new team. Get a new team.
Dallas ain't better. Dallas ain't better, though. Sheesh.
I mean, it's not, but still.
I mean,
Because
he was eating little fillets. Now it's gonna be cornbread down there, nice little chickens. You know what I mean?
yeah, barbecue, good old barbecue.
Oh my God, thickums.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm just gonna tell you, it's just she wanted that fresh start. She probably told him, "Listen, Earl, it's either these bitches in Baltimore, or we go to Dallas, or go somewhere else."
Bitches in Baltimore.
Exactly. It's either these bitches in Baltimore or me.
Hey, go ahead,
Which one are you gonna do? And Earl said, "I love you, baby. All right, I'm not ready to give you half of this right now. We need to move."
She did it. She did it with the dog in her hand too, huh? She was
Yep.
waving.
It's either these bitches in Baltimore or it's me. Which one is it? You're not playing. I'm telling you, that's all it is.
Kill.
Because here's the thing, and me, y'all already know. I love Dallas, diehard Cowboys fan. If you ask me what team I'd rather play for right now, I'm going with the Ravens. I just am. You could tell they having fun playing football, everything.
Yeah, they were a Derrick Henry away from going to.
Yeah, exactly. So I would take the Baltimore Ravens over the Dallas Cowboys. I don't care about even with Mike McCarthy being there, bringing a new offense, new change, everything. I'd take the Baltimore Ravens over the Dallas Cowboys.
Y'all said that about the defensive coordinator. They got
out. Yeah. So I'm telling you, that's all it was. That's all. But go ahead. You all can
get. He might go to the Washington football team. You know what I mean?
Man, he can go ahead and come to the Washington football team. That would be great.
That's too close to Baltimore.
All right, side note. Have y'all seen Madden in their logo? Have y'all seen Madden their logo, the NFL shield? Like they own y'all now? I hate that.
You said what?
Like when you play Madden and you look at their logo, when you pick the teams, they got the NFL shield. I hate that.
Nah, the shield. What you mean?
You know how the NFL logo, the official logo, that's the like team symbol in it. Like they own y'all.
Nah, I ain't even see that. Nah, I seen it. It looked crazy because I want to say I sent you a screenshot. And I was just like, what the fuck is this? The jersey seemed basic as hell. And I was just like, man, I can't get with it. Like, oh, hell nah. They got us looking crazy. They got us looking like a creative team. Like we start a franchise or some type of super team or something, and then you just go.
They could just put the helmet on there, though. They could at least put the helmet on there.
Nah, but I know that we really don't have a logo. To be honest with you, like
I know
the logo on our helmets is the numbers on the jersey. So
I'd rather took a number than the damn NFL shield, though. Like an unlicensed.
I'd rather be like the Browns and shit, and just not have any type of logo.
Just a helmet. That's what they got. Just a helmet. That's not bad.
No, I think this season they supposed to have the numbers on the helmet, unless they scrap that.
Yeah, they are. But you know what I mean? Had the helmet, say 1932 in that yellow. That'll work for right now.
Man, that sounds like a fucking drink. Got that established.
Made by Patrol, that Don Julio.
Right.
1932.
Somebody.
We did it first. But man, at the end of the day, though, man, like that Earl Thomas shit, I can see what MT said about that shit. Might have been planned or something, man. I forgot about that.
That makes sense though, and I
forgot about that situation.
What happened? What makes sense?
So what you said, man? Because I forgot about that situation.
On one of our previous shows that may be a setup.
That nigga hit that whoop there. It is, you know.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. Here's the thing, and sorry to go back to him, but what did Jay-Z say in one of the songs on Everything Is Love? Y'all niggas had to change a bag when y'all cheated. I had to change the weather, okay, which means him and B moved, and I'm sure it's the same thing with Earl Thomas, lady. We ain't staying in this region no more. Okay, so either you figure it out, or I'm taking your ass to court and getting half of it.
I don't know how many times I say this on the show, but it's crazy. Jay-Z got a quote for everything in life.
Yep, he does. Y'all just change a bag. I had to change the weather. Okay, all right. Okay, yeah. They don't live in New York anymore. They out there in Cali now. Okay,
that's hilarious. That's hilarious. What we got for sports on tap today?
Well, we had some boxing last night. PBC on Fox.
Boo.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I'll be honest, for the first time in my life, I did not watch.
Okay.
Nigga, I should have watched that bum ass UFC fight that they had. That probably would better than
Let me
that.
tell you what I watch. I watch
What you watch?
wrestling, NXT Takeover. Pat McAfee, the damn punter, wrestled yesterday. I was highly impressed, bro. This nigga pulled off a swanton bomb in the middle of the match, bro.
Okay.
NFL punter, bro.
Okay.
Hey, dog, this dude, he lit it up last night, man. His debut match. Shout out to Pat McAfee in that, dog. That was entertaining. That was a pretty incredible. That's what I watched yesterday.
Oh, so what was that on?
That was on WWE Network. It was NXT, they 30th takeover episode. So it was dope. It was pretty explosive.
Okay. Black man. Yeah, so last night it was Showtime Sean Porter versus Sebastian Formella. And here's what I will say. Yeah.
I hate how he fight. I'm pretty sure.
No, actually. No, hold on. Let me
his style is exciting though. His style is exciting.
Well, it's not even just that. Sean Porter, what I will say about Porter is Porter is one of the fighters that after he loses, he actually makes improvements and gets better. Like, if y'all notice, I know he beat Danny Garcia, but he had lost to Thurman.
That was a
and then when he went and fought Errol Spence, he was boxing more. And he got a little scruffy with Earl, but he was boxing more. But like this one, you could tell now, like he has a complete style.
How's his
footwork?
No,
his footwork was great. Footwork was great.
That's always his Achilles heel. He always had terrible
exhibition match. Like this was literally him sparring with somebody for money. Like this
he whooped him like that?
Dog.
Yeah, he whooped his ass. It was one-sided.
It was just terrible.
It was one-sided. I'm not gonna lie.
One-sided the whole match. It wasn't even like he had a chance to snuff him or hit him. Like he was just there. And then I listened to who was that? Foreman. I listened to his card. I think he was just happy to be in the States.
Oh yeah, and Sebastian Formella.
Yeah, Formella. That's what it was. I said Formella.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Formella. Yeah, Sebastian Formella. Like he just completely just was amazed to be in the States and to have a major fight. Yeah. And this was more of a fight for Porter to
tune up,
show himself. Yeah, tune up. And that was literally what he did. He sparred in the ring the whole time. Like you seen him, he was just throwing like wild jabs. Like he'd get hit, but you can tell that he was punishing him. Like he was taking a beating. Like he was hitting hard jabs.
So let me ask y'all this though: what's next for Porter? Let's get right into it.
Well, hold on. Before we get into that, does anybody know how many rounds Formella won?
I haven't watched it, but according to what y'all saying, it couldn't be more than one.
I stopped watching. To be honest with you, I stopped watching.
Because you know people give up the 12th out of pity because they be like, fuck it.
I stopped watching damn near close to the end. I swear to
God.
He didn't win. I was like, yeah, this not even worth watching no more.
I'm about to tell y'all right now.
I turned on NBA. I was watching the Trailblazers and Lakers game.
The amount of rounds that he won was the relationship that R. Kelly has with his children. 0. Okay. All right. They had it. All three judges had it 120 to 108. All three of them.
That's
it was
this nigga's like the HBO version of Stuart Scott with that one, bro.
Seriously, it was bad, y'all. Like it was so bad the way Porter beat his ass. And like honestly, the reason why I say PBC still hasn't gotten it right yet, because I've yet to see an event where it looks like good fights are happening. Like they're all one-sided. Like every fight last night was one-sided. One dude was like 6'6" and beat the brakes off of this dude named Gallimore. I forgot his name. He's a super welterweight. This dude is 6'6", and he fights on the inside, but he just knows how to throw his height around and like weigh you down. He's a super welterweight at 6'6". I know Mr. Jones is crazy, right?
Yeah, fighting on the inside of 6'6" is crazy. I gotta see this.
Yeah, but he just beat they stopped the damn match. That's how bad it was. Okay.
I mean, from his height though, his uppercuts come from like a lower gravity, so them joints probably hurt.
Oh, his uppercuts were mean. The joints that he was catching with all dude head was doing was this.
No bullshit. Because he'd come with a little right jump like this. Wow, boom. He'll
Oh, he
miss.
said it with the chocolate deal overheads.
Yes,
He would have got the whole time. He was just coming, and it was slow as shit though. Yeah, like I was like, yo, why the fuck you don't hit this man in his mouth?
Oh,
It's like this.
oh, he had that George Foreman stiff.
And then
George Foreman, like, he's swinging slow motion, but it was brick.
He'd hold his hands up, and then he hit him with a rib shot, uppercut, rib shot, uppercut. Like it was just dogging him. Like it was just a spot session. Like every time he was turning around and was trying to, have a defense, he was penetrating it. That shit was crazy. That's why I just stopped watching. I was like, yeah, he's not gonna win.
No,
like
no. What
I wanted to watch it for the knockout, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah, and NFL, y'all need to take notes right now because boxing actually smart enough. They have 2 bubbles, so they got one on the West Coast, one on the East Coast. Yeah, Mohegan Sun on the East Coast in Massachusetts, and then the Microsoft Center over there in LA. That's their other bubble for fighters.
Okay. Oh yeah, the PBC bubble, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, so they got 2 bubbles. I'm telling you, the NFL is, first of all, there's too many teams in the NFL. And there's going to be too many games going on at once for you to just have one bubble. Yeah. Yep, we talked about it. Exactly. They got to have 4. You got to do 4 bubbles. That's the only way it's going to work.
It'd be like college football. They're going to start at 8 a.m. and end at 8 p.m. There's all games all day.
Mm-hmm. Shit, I'm good with that.
That's the only way. That's the only way they can do it and keep it in the bubble.
Mr. Jones, that's what I always appreciate coming out there to visit you in Vegas, man. Especially during September and October, because we wake up to football.
Yeah.
We wake up to football. There's no better feeling.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Your night is over by 8.
Yep.
Yeah.
Only thing is, I'd rather own the bar on the East Coast, though. I'm making money on a Sunday all day.
True. Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest with you though. That it is, but it's a lot of times where people miss good games on that Sunday night football because, like, who really wants to be out to 11 or 12? You know what I'm saying? When they got work early Monday morning.
And also,
I think I always want to get drunk.
Majority of a decent establishment, unless you probably go somewhere else, like they cutting off the games around about like 10. They may not even.
Not Fridays.
It depends. It depends on the manager at Fridays. Or like if you go to what is that? Like Jasper's.
I don't go to Jasper's.
It's been a minute. I think last time I went to Jasper. Last time we went to Jasper, that was Colin Kaepernick versus the Green Bay Packers in 2012.
Yeah, I haven't been there. Hey man, did y'all hear anything about this white chocolate guy who's on the zone and how they're hyping him up?
So who?
His name is White Chocolate.
I see it, but I scroll past it because I'm like, he's going to end up losing his first big fight. I just see it all in his face.
Uh-huh.
I see hype. He got to prove something to me. I just see hype as soon as I see him.
I mean, he's got power. I'm not gonna lie, he's got power.
Yeah,
he's got power.
Nothing when you don't got technique or skill. And somebody more skilled than him, like a big name, they probably expose him. Might be a hype job. It's enough hype jobs already.
But yeah, his name is Nikita Baby. Yeah, but they call him White Chocolate. I'm gonna tell you right now though, that man power, when he catch you, you're going down. You are. Ain't no choice. You ain't got no choice.
He a hard hitter.
He hits hard. I'm not even gonna lie. His body shots, them joints make you think twice. I done seen grown men faces like the screen froze out here. Okay? Seriously.
Yeah, I gotta see his technique then, because he might be a great body puncher, man, if that's the case.
Yeah.
But I mean, one more thing about boxing though. Let's talk about this Lopez versus Lomachenko.
Yeah. So hot off the press, y'all. Teofimo Lopez versus Vasily Lomachenko or Vasil Lomachenko. Who do y'all have?
Hard days to pronounce. Good job, bro. I got Loma. Loma. It's gonna be close, but I got Loma.
Yeah, here's the thing. I mean, for those of y'all that don't know, Loma turned pro in the States at like what, 29, 30 years old. So
after like 300 amateur fights.
Yeah, after like 300 allegedly. That's what I'm gonna use with that allegedly. But Yeah, all of that happened, and I don't know, man. It's a lot to think about, to be honest. Lopez is obviously the younger fighter. He's the hard hitting fighter. It reminds me a little bit of Floyd and Canelo. Remember when everybody was saying, "Oh, Canelo was going to go in there and knock Floyd out," and
That was
Floyd was
hate.
just like,
That was
"Yeah."
hate.
Floyd said it. He was like, he could have knocked me out, but he just wasn't going to hit me. Like that's it. I wasn't going to let him hit me to find out if he can knock me out. So it's a tough one. The only thing I'm gonna say about Loma is this.
He could get caught.
Yeah, his problem is when he does his exchanges and he throws his 4 or 5 punch combinations, he's very lazy coming out of them. He drops his hands and he drops both hands. So I think he'll have a little bit more respect for Lopez, and I think he'll take keeping his hands up a lot more serious. So as long as we get that, Loma will win. But if he thinks that he's gonna have exchanges with this kid and
You know
drop
he
his
not.
hands coming out of there, his ass gonna hit the canvas. So just for that, I'm gonna go with Loma.
I mean, I like this fight, but this ain't the fight I want.
Exactly.
I'm sick of saying that shit though about boxing.
It's these promoters, man. They greedy and they're full of themselves. That's why.
Well, I think part of it is he just going through a bunch of shit. Tank Davis, because that's the fight you want to see. You want to see Tank and Almo.
Oh, of course we do.
Man, I don't know, man. I think Tank need to lay low until
That's what
all
I'm
the
saying.
bullshit blow over. I think
Well,
that's probably why he won't get a fight, because that's the thing that they're gonna bring up, like his recent actions and everything that been on social media.
Trust me, if Floyd want him to have a fight, he can have a fight. Floyd got the bag.
Yeah, that's true, but this is like it's always perfect timing for everything. So
mm,
I know we're talking about boxing, money over everything in boxing. We know that.
I think the
yeah.
greatest fight, and you already know what the greatest fight should be, the Bellway fight.
You said the
That
what?
won't be the greatest because you got to understand this. I get what you're saying between Tank and Gary Russell Jr. What you have to understand is even though it is a beltway fight and it would mean a lot for the East Coast region, West Coast and Midwest don't give a fuck about that fight. I'm just gonna be real
Mm,
with you. They don't. They don't care.
Well, then that just mean that they're two average boxers, and they're like, oh, why do you give a fuck then?
No,
no,
that's
Or
not
maybe
true.
only one is
It's
there.
just
no,
that
it's popularity. It's
it's
popularity.
popularity is what it
Like,
is.
people know about Gary Russell and all that, but he's not what you say a household name. He's not a.
Exactly.
He's
So
not a
Tank
Canelo.
Davis is.
He's more
Yeah,
than
he's
him.
more
Yes,
he's more
he's
protected
more than him.
because of Floyd and the
Exposure.
promotion and everything and exposure. TMT.
Yeah,
Okay, I get what you're saying.
like Gary Russell didn't have many main events.
No.
Tank already have a main event on pay per view?
Tank, no, not yet. He hasn't done a pay-per-view yet, but he's had some main events on Showtime Boxing.
Yeah. So
So
that's
yeah,
why it's exposure.
exactly. That's all it is. There's no disrespect to Gary Russell Jr. because he is a hell of a fighter and he definitely deserves,
Mhm.
a Tank Davis. To me, honestly, he deserves a Loma rematch for real. If we
Yes.
really want to be real about it, he
Yes.
deserves a Loma rematch. But that's probably not going to be in the works anymore because
Number too old.
Loma's too old. He's the cash cow, and they don't even want to take that chance because they already know Gary Russell will be coming back with a vengeance on this one.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not even going to set him up like that. They know what Gary would probably go for the kill. They wouldn't be able to, yeah, because they would try to screw him with the judges and everything. And the last thing they want to see is Loma being knocked down or knocked out. That's the last thing they want to see.
Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, Gary Russell though, his career was unfortunate though, because it's like every time you get to that peak, it either was an injury or something that happened to him.
Yeah, with promotion.
It all started with the Olympics. It all started with the Olympics, with the whole weight issue.
Yep.
Every time. He been supposed to been up there, but
yeah. But it is what it is. It happens. I mean, it is what it is. But I'm gonna go with Loma on this one. But it's gonna be a tough bout.
yeah, it's gonna be a very tough bout. But it should be good though. All right, what else we got? You see, you watched the Lakers game last night. How did LeBron do?
I mean,
He had
for
30,
real, I think people were more interested
he had
in
38, 8, and 12, but
Nah, not even the stats. It was more of them being interested in Carmelo and LeBron in a playoff bout. Now, we watched this before a long time ago. Carmelo, LeBron in the playoffs. And then well, no, not Carmelo, LeBron. Actually, it would be Kobe and Carmelo when it was in the playoffs. So just with this, they have it as a playoff bout just with those two because I believe they're in their, what is this, 17th year?
Yeah. Yeah.
So 17 season career, they going back and forth. It was just more of a show of that. And then it's just like the meme that I posted in the Too Much Show debate group on Facebook. Hey man, Melo, this your opportunity. We already know this is Dame team. But shit, nigga, why don't you drop 60 on your man LeBron head and get it over with? But he tried, but it was overall he was doing everything too because he actually had good stats, and LeBron did well as well. But
you had to make.
I didn't get to watch it the whole entirety. I think I came in like maybe third quarter because I was actually watching the fight. So when I did come over, it was pretty much tied. So.
Is it? I mean, I ain't gonna lie. The bubble in general, though. Like at first, I'm like, all right, I like this style. They ain't had no time to practice or nothing. They just hooping. And then they got to the playoffs in the past couple of days. I'm like, bruh, people are brick squad. I'm trying to tell. We see a couple of mansions be built the past couple of days the way these people been shooting. Bricks everywhere, just garbage. But I ain't gonna lie, LeBron had to do what he had to do because that 10 points that last game was pathetic.
Yeah. Well, Carmelo had 20 and 6. Carmelo had 20 and 6, and he had 4 steals as well. Just to let you all know.
4 steals? That's my most impressive stat. Carmelo having 4 steals. That's actually pretty dope. He balling his heart out.
Yeah, Dame had 34. McCollum, even though he was hurt, McCollum had 28.
Yeah, he played a little bit. Yeah, I would say he only played slightly, but I think he came in.
No, he didn't. Dame Lillard, he played 43 minutes. He played most of the damn game.
No, you said Damian Lillard. I told about McCollum.
McCollum played 43 minutes with Dame.
For real? Yeah, he came on the floor. But you know what threw me off? I think he had the more cornrows in. So I couldn't tell it was him because I seen him at the free throw line. I was like, oh shit, this nigga been playing the whole time. I thought that was somebody else. But
that's hilarious. That's hilarious. And one more thing, too. Can you please put the Sixers out in their misery? And this is a theory I have.
Ooh,
the Sixers might fuck around lose both of them niggas. They might lose Simmons and Embiid the way it's going. Embiid's gone. If you see that man almost cry on the bench the other day, he's gone. The same thing I said about DeAndre Hopkins with body language. This dude literally sat there and hit one of these moves.
I mean, but can we be real though? Like it's Philly sports teams, okay? They're almost as bad as Washington teams. Okay. The only thing that saved Washington teams lately was obviously the Capitals and the Nationals winning. But
Capitals got put out first round 2 years in a row. So
but like the Phillies suck. The Eagles finally won a Super Bowl 3 years ago.
There's about to be another 50 the way they going though.
Yeah. Sixers. They I don't remember the last time they won what Dr. J. So they just been ass.
I don't even think they won them, but
they probably didn't. But so it's Philly sports teams. You know what I mean? It is what it is at this point. It does not surprise me.
I almost fell for Embiid though. Like that dude wanted to cry. That dude been wanting to cry the past couple of games.
Man, you gotta think about it. He's still Jai Young too, man. He probably took that shit to heart.
Well, he should.
Because they put the process, he get his ass swept.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If the Sixers do get swept, that coach needs to be fired. Whatever his name is, Rhett Brown, whoever he is, he needs to be fired.
Because it's not like that Embiid doesn't want to produce. Like he said it. And also, I remember I think after the game, he was replying to Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal. He was saying, I do want to be an elite player. I do want to be the player that actually carry the team. This is what I need to do. And just to hear this from the greats, I want to go ahead and put that on the court. I do need to go ahead and put more points up. but maybe he's just not doing it. I don't know if there's a system.
I am white. I am a fucking bomb. My friend Future is an Uncle Tom. Sorry, now go ahead.
Oh, girl.
Yeah. Mr. Jones, your pre-bubble pick, the Miami Heat, they're on their way to a sweep of the Pacers. So they're looking good.
Yeah, I know. And the next round they play whoever the Bucks in Orlando. Probably the Bucks, because Orlando's been playing high school ball the past couple of days. They went from 13 points in one quarter in one game to like 34 at half the next game.
Yeah.
34 at half, bro. That's embarrassing.
What's going on with OKC? They up 2-1 on Houston?
No, they
I'm
down
looking.
1, I thought.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah. Houston is up 2-1. So,
you know Chris gonna fight.
Yeah.
You know Chris gonna fight. He ain't gonna get swept.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't Embiid. Shit.
Yeah. It's looking like Toronto's gonna put Brooklyn out of their misery too.
Yeah. But no, Toronto looking good, man.
And I think Toronto coach got coach of the year too.
He deserve it.
Yeah.
The job he did without Kawhi, he damn sure deserve it.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, let's just say this. How can I put this? The Raptors have always been a good team for the last 5-7 years.
Leon went to the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Pretty
exactly.
Much what it is.
Exactly. That's what it is. It was like, hey, listen, we got to get over this hump. We need a playmaker in the playoffs. Kawhi was like, all right, I'm here. But the Toronto has always been good in the regular season.
No, you know what the problem was? It was that damn DeRozan. They got rid of DeRozan. They was good because DeRozan just went to the Spurs and did the same shit.
Yep.
But he's joined by somebody now because LaMarcus Aldridge ain't shit in the playoffs either.
Nah, not at all.
So, yeah, they're finding the Spurs together in purgatory. Dame was like, I don't need you, LaMarcus. Other dude was like, I don't need you. They both went to the Spurs, put them out their misery, let them choke together in the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what do y'all think about Luka though, yeah? Because Luka actually been balling, right now.
So I don't know what to think about him, obviously, because I haven't been watching. But
I heard he's an asshole.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have.
I have not.
I heard he's becoming an asshole, so he's a great player. I'll tell you that much.
What you mean?
Yeah, hear people been calling him like a bitch ass white boy and all that.
I was about to say that.
Of course. But nah, though. I mean, how you gonna be mad with a nigga balling and shit? And then if you good at balling, like,
it is what it is. Your ass on national TV, I'll be mad.
Yeah, I think Luka. Luka told him like stop flopping, big boy, or something. And he got up and was like, "Man, fuck you, you bitch ass white boy," or something like that.
Yeah, all the time. But nah, he talking that shit. I respect him for that.
I hate it though.
Why you hate it? Because somebody giving him that heat? Man, anybody.
No, that whole bitch ass white boy shit. That shit was like,
oh nah, yeah, that's the man ass shit though.
Shit I called for.
That was his best reply. So now that he won that argument. I ain't gonna lie to you. He achieved what he wanted to get. Because now you had to speak bro, you know what I'm saying, and say some dumb shit like that. Come on, play some ball. How about that?
Mm-hmm. Hey, did y'all hear about that guy?
He's the third youngest in the NBA history to record a triple double in the playoffs. So,
gotcha. Hey, I got a question for y'all. Did y'all hear about that guy in Louisiana who was walking away from the police? Yes, he did have a knife in his hand, but he was walking away from the police. And they ended up lighting his ass up and shooting him like 10 to 15 times. And there was like 10 cops out there.
Damn, did he have a throwing knife?
No, he just had a regular pocket knife.
I'm just saying, he even had one. He shouldn't even.
Yeah, pretty much. So at the end of the day, this is the type of shit that we talk about. We talking about the bubble. Nobody's talking about what happened to that man in Louisiana. Because you're not going to tell me 10 cops.
Hold on. First of all, this is why you don't watch the bubble, and then this is why you mention this, because I'm sure that
absolutely, yeah, that's a correlation to it. Because you're not going to tell me that.
Well, if that's the case, we should watch no sports because it happens all the goddamn time all year.
Exactly. So
we should not talk about sports on the show.
So this is the.
I'm just saying. This is Kyrie's point.
STFU. Okay.
Why are you playing pickup games getting ready for next season with KD? I want to hear that shit.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on. He playing pickup games with KD.
More than likely he is.
Oh, nah.
It's a great chance he is.
He's terrible.
That's your man, though. That's your man. That's what you stand for. Some goofy shit. But anyway, look, turn into these playoffs because we're gonna need you next week when we cover the dome because the dome has actually been on fire. If you haven't been watching NBA, you need to watch it. And it's coming back to back to you, like literally all day. So yes.
Who sent $100? Who sent $100?
You said what?
Somebody sent $100 to somebody. I'm not gonna say who. And then Mark got $40. All right. I know y'all there in Vegas. He need that 40, baby. All right.
Oh man.
Y'all there in Vegas. He need that 40. Okay.
Imagine secretly hit the prize line though. $100.
$100.
Oh man, I lost my mind on that one though. But I mean, what else we got? We talked NBA, but we talked all of this. Hey, yeah, the Batman trailer is fire, by the way.
Oh yeah, I was about to say yeah. We got to talk about that. Now,
I know Batman movie looking physical like that. Sheesh.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. DC, oh my goodness, because at first, remember, it used to be like Marvel up here, DC down here. It's starting to get neck and neck because, I mean, obviously the Batman movies like from Dark Knight and all that.
That's Snyder Cut.
You're not getting neck and neck. I will say the Snyder Cut have to come out first, and then if anything, they have to have a follow up behind that. Okay. If they don't have anything with that, then it's not neck and neck.
I can see that.
It's at the
end of the day, the Batman movies are always good.
Playing catch up.
Yeah. Yeah, because the Batman movies are normally good. Like Dark Knight and all that shit was like when they did that reboot, that shit was
one of the best trilogies ever, dog.
Absolutely. But with that being said, just with the subject at hand, the new Batman trailer is fire. And Penguin is going to be in there. Colin Farrell is going to be the new Penguin. It's going to be fire.
Well, he need redemption because last time he was in a superhero movie, he sucked on Daredevil as Bullseye. He needs it. Colin Farrell, what the hell he been at? Wow.
Sniffing coke. What's up, Chris?
Hey, that's what Dana White said from Oscar De La Hoya coming back.
Oh yeah.
Habit. It's expensive.
Yeah.
He ain't lying though.
That's disrespectful.
When he got cross-dressing, he was sniffing coke that night.
He sure was. I don't even want to get into that shit, dog. Just leave it where it is.
Oh my God, we're gonna have a day where we talk our shit about Oscar De La Hoya.
Oh, of course we will, because we're gonna talk about Golden Boy and that bullshit and everything. Yeah. But man, but that Batman movie, it's shaping up like it's going to be fire.
Yes. And then the trailer. Did y'all see the trailer to Power Season 2?
Yeah, Power Book 2, yeah. Man, listen, it's like I told y'all, for all of y'all that sat up there, argued with us, got mad at us. I fucking hate Tariq and all that. Tariq is the reason why this show is able to still go on, okay? Tariq. And like Mr. Jones said, if you want to really talk about character building and everything, Tariq's character is one of the only characters that got better over the seasons. You see that character grow, it blossoms. Although you may hate it, it was the best character development throughout the show. Because Kanan was basically one way throughout the entire show. Yeah. He showed a little.
Ghost was in a love triangle too long.
Yeah, Ghost was in his love triangle for too long. And then you turn around, you kill Angela. Like, you serious? You kill her? So that's the decision he's left with?
Tommy was the biggest emotional wreck in TV history.
Hey, Bernardo,
I think he had to kill his father.
This joint gonna be dope because it's gonna be based on a whole new platform. Him and if they gonna still do the Lawrence Tate spinoff.
They supposed to, but
that Lawrence Tate jump, and if we talk about power, like he gonna be in politics, so like that'll be interesting just to watch, just to see.
Well.
That Lawrence Tate. He played the hell out of his character too. It's one of the best well-played characters on the show.
I hated it a little bit. I kind of cringed sometimes because of how he played this role, but
I like Tate on
still interesting.
Especially at the end. He started going ham.
Oh yeah, and the Shy got politics too. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my man Otis Perry, aka Doodah. Y'all see what happens. You know what I'm saying? He's my favorite character on there, by the way, for those of y'all that don't know. Love me some Otis Perry, man. He always got a trick up his sleeve. Always.
I think next season we should cover the shower on this show, man. I think we missed out on this season.
Absolutely. I'm good with that. I'm good with covering the next season.
Yeah,
All right, cool. If it's some shit, I'm gonna shit on it. Okay, I'm just letting you know.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it would be.
Yeah. Yeah. But Power Book 2, I like Method Man. He's going to be an attorney. Tariq reaches out to him for help with getting this month out. And like we thought, Mary J. Blige is going to be like the godmother, supply Tariq with, the drugs or whatever. And yeah, I think my main thing is going to be watching Tariq catch his first. I'm not gonna say his first body because obviously he killed Ray Ray, but catching his first body. And he killed his dad. So it's gonna be more so watching him catch his first body over drugs. You get what I'm saying? Like when both kills that he did was emotional. He killed Ray Ray because he killed his mother. He killed his dad because.
Right, so look though, hey, look, I'm hot topic right now. What if it's some crazy ass shit and he didn't kill his dad?
Stop. You sound like the niggas on YouTube in the basement who beat their meat all day and make videos. Okay.
Nah, Ghost done.
He's done. His character's done.
No. He's done. But no.
Amari Hardwick is a poet.
Amari
Hardwick is a poet.
Exactly. Amari Hardwick was done when he hugged Beyonce 2 times, okay?
Oh no, I'm not saying he's alive. Like I think you're missing my point. No,
I am. I am.
Like so
what's the point?
Shot him. Tariq shot him, but somebody else shot him. And he had 2 like bullet holes in him, and some shit like that. I can see Power doing some whack ass shit like that just to go ahead and.
No, they're not gonna do that. They
would have did that.
They would have did that. Yeah, they're not gonna do that.
They already kind of did that shit with the show. Like they had the whole scenes with like everybody leading up to that night of who the fucking shooter was, type shit.
Yeah, but we all knew it was Tariq. I don't understand why people thought it was somebody else. It's Tariq.
Like Tariq or the politician chick. That was it. It was the only
option. And I knew it wasn't the politician chick because it just wouldn't have made sense.
I said it, and the whole time if it happened, just let me know.
It won't. It's no need to even let you know. Just dead this idea. You can actually edit that part out of the show. It won't happen. It's okay. It's not gonna happen.
Oh no.
But yeah, no, Amari Hardwick been dead ever since he hugged and kissed Beyonce the way that he did at that award show. Okay, I knew he was done. Whatever it is,
I'm not saying he's coming back.
Whatever it is, he did that shit. Okay,
he did that shit.
Nah, he was done when he did that tank shit.
That's why I see a poet now.
Oh yeah, that shit was over. That nigga did that. Yeah, I'm in the falls, in the water. Everything is sultry. Yeah, bang, bang, bang. I like, what the fuck? Like, bang, bang, bang. Nah, I don't know what he said, like literally, but nah, the shit was just stupid as hell. Yeah,
Terry Silver.
And that nigga was on the track and say bang, bang, bang.
Yeah. And Terry Silver was done. I knew Terry Silver was done once he said, he scares me. Okay, when he said that shit,
he should have been on Hamilton. He should have been on Hamilton.
He definitely should have.
Are you scared me?
Yeah, he should have been on Hamilton.
Oh my god, I missed the fuckery of that show. I can't wait till it come back.
Yeah,
because even when it's bad, it is entertaining. It's entertaining still.
Yeah,
it's
but
entertaining when it gets bad.
Yeah, but I think part of it too is the fact that stars didn't want to play ball the way that they were, and they made 50 kind of like branch out and like do like chop it up. Because remember, man, 50 was talking about basically all of this stuff that we see, and like they're having their own series with like Power Book 2 and like Councilman Tate. All of that was supposed to be still rolled up into the show, and Power was actually supposed to go on for like 10 seasons. But Star stepped in and was like, nah, it need to be like broken up or separated. So I wouldn't be surprised if 50 like sabotaged like the last season or
you know why?
And was just like, fuck it.
it's pretty much just like how you talk about like Marvel or anime, or well, not anime, but like Marvel, DC, anything. It's the power world. So like everything that's going on,
Yeah,
it can still be within that timeline. So like
gotcha.
when you have, the Power Book 2, and then you maybe have the Councilman Tate, then you have the Tommy Jones,
Yeah.
like it can still be within that same world, and you can still
Hold
see the
on
same
one second.
characters across it.
Hold on. Let me see who the fuck is knocking on my door like this. Hold on.
So Power is pretty much gonna do a universe. Power is doing a universe. That's what
Yeah,
you're.
I mean, because that'll only make sense. That way, you can have cross play with the characters. Like you can have the Tariq version, and then you may get later in the season, you may see Tommy or him call out to Tommy or see where he's at, and then they may set it up for his Power Book version, or either he may reach out to Councilman Tate because he still may be in the city. That way he can go ahead and stop, whatever's going on, or reach out to other people. So just each branch will have their own people, but it can still bring on everybody that's been in the episode. Because I'm sure Tasha is going to play a role
Yeah,
in like everything.
of course. She's a mastermind. But hey, you just said a bar in there too. I wish they still had them guns. So I got a gun so big, I got to call out to Tommy. I hear you. Man. Bars. But nah, shout out to brother. He be part of Jack Break sometimes heavy. He got a nice post out here. Let me go ahead and read that real quick since we was talking about mental health and all that. It says the mental health issues related to our lockdown and the pandemic are especially hard for people with depression. NOMNI is the National Alliance on Mental Health Illness. They have a 24-hour hotline. It is 1-800-954-6264, 1-800-950-6264. Anybody that's going through anything in life, man. If you can't talk to your families and friends or too embarrassed, call that line. They are there to help 24 hours a day.
True.
So I get that out of the way.
Oh man, I had the wrong door. What the fuck are you knocking like the police for then?
Did you go up there with the dog? You should have brought the dog, like, sick of him. You should have brought the dogs.
Nah, I try not to. I try not to do black on black crime, gentlemen. I don't, especially when it's
I know. Can't be knocking on the. Hey man, at these times. Oh, you about to go back with the dog?
All right, make
Get
sure.
at me, dog. Right?
Hey, go ahead, son.
Hey, man, that dog started barking though, man. It started barking and the locks started sparking. You know what I mean? It's over. But
oh man,
I tell you, Elso Joneso is in the building. Let me tell you. I ain't gonna lie. The Rock says drinking tequila, by the way, unofficial sponsor. If you're looking at this, Dwayne, I've been a fan of yours forever. Pay us. All right.
yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, that Terramont, yeah. I did not expect it to be that way. Just put it like that. Not gonna lie, my head's been pounding the whole time. Hey, what's up, little bro? You in the other room somewhere. But anyway, you gonna text the show instead of coming out here and saying what's up to the people in the public. I tell you, that's horrible though. But man, what else we got on tap today, man? As we waiting for this man to close the show before he close another show out there. He said better than Patron. Yes, it is. It is smoother than Patron. Patron's overrated anyway. Dominican Poppy. Don Julio is better than Patron, but yeah, this junk goes down smooth and everything, bro. I highly recommend it. And this bottle right here, I don't know if I overpaid in them, but this was $42. This is $40. That's not bad for a fifth, especially this size for 40. That ain't bad, bro. And then for real, if you got a Target or like them like fake bougie people to say they really ignorant, Tarjay. You get that for $29.99. There you go. But yeah. But that shit's crazy though. I ain't gonna lie though. I'm glad y'all watched boxing yesterday because I ain't gonna lie, man. I enjoyed myself watching this wrestling match. I ain't gonna lie to you.
fucking Amazon, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, better than Patron. Yes, it's better than Patron, Big Sosa.
Yeah, we talked about. I told him that. I was like,
yeah. How about that?
It cost you 40.
I'm
First
not.
of all,
Target it cost you 30.
Yeah, first of all, I'm disappointed in you, Big Sosa. You know what I'm saying? Your Dominican heritage. your Dominican / Latino heritage, and you asking is Patron good? Anybody from the Latino community would tell you that Patron is now overrated.
I know. I'd rather
It was
take
good.
mojitos. I'd rather drink motherfucking Don Julio.
1800, Don
1900.
Julio.
So
Yeah,
overrated.
definitely overrated. I'm
Just
just
like Cristal was 20 years ago. It's just
exactly.
when a rapper said everybody want to drink it. That's what it is.
That's all it is. Patron
Ciroc.
is trash.
I love Ciroc. I will always support Diddy, but some of them Cirocs taste like Robitussin.
They do. The only one I could drink straight, that peach Ciroc, I can't even lie. I still fuck with that peach Ciroc, dog. I still do.
This is not vodka, dude, but if I do, you know.
Yeah. And I could drink that straight too. I put that on the rocks and it's good.
Okay.
It's good.
It's good. Casamigos, yep, that's another one. 1800 is not better than Patron. Yes, it is. Stop letting your Latino community,
And to pour your own shot. And you can pour your own shot.
Yep. Stop it. Big
And
soda,
it's a good piggy bank jar.
Exactly.
I bet too many of homes would change this collecting an 1800 bottle.
Exactly. Stop it, Big Sosa, okay? All right.
1800 is better than, well, I don't know, the coconut though. I'll just fuck with that. 1800 coconut jump.
I know.
Yeah, it's better.
We had our times with 1800, brother. It's there.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna tell you what's trash, and if you just want to be a thought, that damn Jose Cuervo, bro.
Oh yeah, that's Uncle Quavo.
Yeah,
I mean, look, that's what is going down.
You see my nostrils flare when you said that? I could smell it already. Especially that brown one. I swear that brown all the way down.
Oh, no, I'm good on that. Oh hell no.
The Rock Amaretto nasty as hell. I'm sure it is. We got shot glasses from all over the world. We don't need a bottle to pour it. Sir, everybody got shot glasses from all over the world, okay? It's okay.
But if you're in the whip, back in the day, you used to do your, GY and the whip and all. There ain't no shot glasses in the whip, so you just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, that's it. Talk about it. Talk about it. Lord knows I did. Talk about it.
Yeah, come on. We all did, boom, boom, boom. It was that easy. But
oh yeah, with the little
yeah. It was a little shot. A little shot.
Yeah, get you there.
Yeah, you take about 2 or 3 of them, you good. You know?
Damn. Let me get
up all night, Kiss. You up all
memories.
night. A couple of them, you up all night.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it is what it is.
Man, what's good, man?
You say Casamigos?
Double XL list? Or we gonna say that?
No, we gotta save it. I've done no preparation for it. I don't even know who the fuck is on this list.
Yeah, for the first time in my life, I ain't put up the list. Y'all see my name out there.
Yeah.
Also in the building. We're gonna knock that out in the midweek.
Yeah, that'll be our midweek show for y'all.
I think we had a good show today. If y'all think it, unless y'all got anything else.
I don't have anything else. Do the people have anything else? Y'all want to talk about anything?
Yeah, you got something on your mind down there, Zeus?
You know what I'm saying? Big Sosa. Oh, you know what? Let me ask you, Big Sosa. You know what I'm saying? As a member of the Dominican, Latino community, how do you feel about Cardi B, you know what I'm saying, talking with Joe Biden? You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like that's warranted? Do you feel like that was needed? Do you feel like did she make any valid points?
I ain't gonna lie, she been on it though. She been on her political stuff since it started. And no matter what side she takes, she's been being aware of it and talking about it openly. So shout out to her for that at least.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're gonna get into politics and all that. You know how I feel. I don't take a side. I believe and I know it's all bullshit.
Oh yeah, of course. All right, yeah. Big Sosa said no one should talk to Joe Biden. All right, well, there you have it.
No one should talk. Yeah, we need to talk with each other and come up with our own little community. For real. I'm tired of voting for our own dictators and shit don't go right and we complain. Why you vote for them, cocksucker?
Exactly. Okay, man. Again, shout out to our unofficial sponsor with Terramana. You know what I'm saying? Definitely good tequila. Great tequila.
The Rock says buy it.
It is.
Yes.
It's fine.
Hey, a toast, man, to another good show, man.
A toast to another good show.
And man, a year with us, Zeus. Toast to that.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Ain't been a year.
I didn't even realize that either.
It's been a whole year, too. And one more thing, too. Happy birthday to our brother Antoine, too. Shout out to you if you watching, man. Happy birthday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was his birthday this past week. You know what I'm saying? One of them days. So you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Salute to him. You know what I'm saying? You know, and salute to you, man. Taking pictures with your boo and all that on social media. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah,
You know,
man. No bullshit.
you know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out
That's
to you.
growth. That's
Love
growth.
is beautiful.
I'm saying I remember when it was 10 or 12 of them at a time. Now you just settled down to
Don't
one.
do that. Don't do
Oh,
that. Don't
don't
do
do
that.
that to my
Don't do
man.
that.
Hey, no, I'm messing with you. I'm fucking
Don't
with
do
y'all.
that. See, this is why this is a good thing.
Hey, I ain't
This
say that,
niggas say
Paul.
shit like that.
I ain't
Okay.
say that, Paul.
But we're not in agreement with that the whole time. My name Bennett and I ain't in it.
Oh my god.
Messing with y'all. Hey, look, real quick. One of the things that we didn't cover. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not trying to drag it out, but just one of the things, and like it kind of pisses me off. Let's just end this once and for all. Is Megan Thee Stallion a snitch? Yes or no?
No.
I said no. Okay. All right, great. Yeah, she's a civilian. She
It's
paid
not,
her
if
taxes.
it's something we ain't know and she brought it to light, yes, but we knew this before she even said something about it.
We knew that shit. What we kept saying all this time. He did that shit.
All right, so
Whatever
look,
it is.
all right, look, let me justify it. All right, so look, if anything, if she aggravated the shit and knew he had the gun
It's
and
her.
then didn't say anything, then I'm not saying she a snitch,
What do you
but it's
mean
just
she
like she
aggravated
should have
this
just
shit?
let the shit
No,
let
because she
it
never
go.
implicated him. She said we had a gun in the car, so she still
Now,
wouldn't
still
say-
not. Look, let me clarify this too. Still not
No,
justify him
no.
shooting
By
shit.
the way, Chris,
No.
it's
But it's
the
just
other way
like
around.
I don't know.
It's the other way around, Chris. Biden is the special ed kid.
Yeah.
I
But
like
not
kids
though.
in my lap.
I'm going with it. Yeah, strong though.
Okay.
Because like this shit, it just looked goofy that she didn't speak, and then now she's speaking. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, I
Okay.
see why she ain't speak. She was fucking up in that speech. She just said nothing.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then she came with that hoodie on and shit.
Oh, hoodie, yeah.
I'm like, man,
Looking like she about to fight. You know what I mean?
right?
Nah, she looked like that meme. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That
please
Kermit the
get well
Frog joint.
soon. Look like my man Twerk. Please get well soon, though, Twerk. But that's what just as she looked like with that hoodie on.
Yeah. Nah, she looked like the Kermit the Frog meme where it's like, I should be nice and not say nothing. Nah, I should just fuck up Tori's whole career right now.
Like
Get
shit.
to it.
Yeah, she got into
Yeah.
an alter ego like shit.
Yep. Yeah. Pentagon, Hexagon, Tory Lanez, his career gone. Okay. Signing out.
Oh
Okay.
nah, I seen that meme.
Yeah. MT. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate, first of all, everyone for tuning in. Thank you all. We definitely appreciate you all. We will continue to bring you best content, realest perspectives. And yeah, we appreciate everybody. This is MT signing off, and with me and my co-host.
So Jones so today, but I'm Mr. Jones any other day. And down below, sheesh.
Man, you know what it is. It's just the truth. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure you always go ahead and subscribe, man, to my show debate group on Facebook. That way you can always get our shit during the week. And also make sure you subscribe or actually like and then tune in to my show official page on IG and Facebook. Then we got explicit content on Twitter. Too Much Show and Too Much Show official for our platforms, for our streaming sites, Apple, Spotify, and all the other major platforms.
Zeus will be releasing his sex tape this week on Twitter. Stay tuned.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
go ahead.
You might as well make that OS, baby.
Oh, nah.